Zidane Danny, Electro Ninja here, and welcome back to Electro Ninja's Lab. It's time for another live stream, and of course, we are playing some Pokemon Legends ZA, and we're shiny hunting. Yay! But yes, so, like I said, we are going to be playing Legends ZA today. The season is officially over, which is cool. There is not too much to worry about. In terms of what we're going to be doing today, I think first things first. Obviously, the season's over, so all these things, yay! Oh, and I guess we got a title. One sec. What is this? I'm assuming it's like a something for season. You? What was it? I don't see what it is. Oh, it's basically just because I reached rank A. That's what it is. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Cool. That's fine. But yeah, so we're gonna be shiny hunting today. There's honestly, I've been doing quite a bit of shiny hunting off stream. Frick. How rude. Bad slowpoke. But yeah, so I've done a few bit of shiny hunting off stream. Primarily, we have been I've been doing bench resets off stream, which does actually mean I got a lot of freaking Pokemon. I don't remember what was the last shinies that we had on stream. I think it was probably somewhere around here-ish. Probably like, yeah. I think it was I think it was these guys was the last few that I got. I could be wrong. But yeah, we've gotten quite a few Pokemon in that time. 2 boxes worth, I think, approximately, including 2 of the rarest shinies. Standard shiny Drampa from frickin' Area 19, and an Absol, which the location for it is kind of a challenge. Obviously, these guys are not shiny. I just save them. I just put them in a place where they're safe. That's the only reason why they're there. But yeah, we have Absol. We have frickin' Drampa now. I'm just gonna quickly double check these guys, because I was shiny hunting in this area the other day, and none of these guys have been shiny. They hate me. They all frickin' hate me. So far, I think the only Pokemon that from this area that I have shiny is one Slowpoke, which I don't even think came from here, and or actually, it might have come from here. I might be wrong. Yeah, I think I have one Slowpoke, and I have gained the Sharpedo. But that's it. There's obviously a lot of Pokemon that we still need to shiny hunt. Surprisingly, I don't have a Manectric or an Electrike. Okay, those guys are not shiny, I don't think. It is so freaking hard to tell with those guys. These guys aren't shiny. Those guys aren't shiny. Nope. Alright, we're gonna go across here. Alright, past the Carbinks. Past you. Ah. None of these guys. None of these guys. And of course, the big one, the big target is not shiny. I think it's also worth... Oh, let's check here, actually. That might include... I don't know if when it's rainbow, if it includes sunny Pokemon. It does include sunny Pokemon. Yay! Let's teleport here for a bit, because that is actually extremely helpful. Helioptile is one of the rare Pokemons. And also, I think we need most of the Pokemon from this area. Well, not most, I should say. I need a second Drillbur. I do need Onix. In fact, I need 2 Onixes. I need 2 more Aerons slash Larons. And we need 2 Helioptiles. So, yeah. I mean, obviously, Emolga is probably the most likely one. Knowing my luck. But, yeah, we'll see. I have so many Emolgas already, it's kind of insane. Okay, that's both of those guys. Okay. That's a regular. Okay. The nice thing about Helioptile, though, is that, or specifically Heliolisk, is that they do spawn in Area 20. Or Heliolisks spawn in Area 20. Wait, am I dumb? Did I just not see it over here? Yeah, I just didn't see it over here. It was all the way in the back. Okay. But yeah, Heliolisk does spawn in Area 20 if you go for the Alpha. Which, speaking of, we're going to try and get another Alpha before too long. I'm not going to worry too much about it. But we do need to get at least 1 Alpha before long. Let me just make sure the Magikarp's good. And Pidgey's not good. My concern right now is that Pidgey is going to end up being shiny. Because I really don't need another Pidgey. Oh, which one's shiny? Oh, it's Aeron. Okay. That's fine. Oh, and the frickin' and the Onix. That's 2 shinies at once. Holy shit. Get in the fucking Pokeball. And it's actually 2 Pokemon I needed. Nice. Helioptile, I'm assuming you're not shiny. Okay. I don't know when that spawned. Maybe, I'm assuming that they both spawn now. But, dang. Let's double check boxes. Oh, they ended up in the back. Okay, where is... Okay, there's Onix. you to right here. And let's grab... Do I have too many Pokemon? Yes! Aeron. Yeah, that's kind of the problem with the boxes, is like, if you make a mistake... But there we go, that's the first of our, of one of our trade, well, we have 4 trade Pokemon that need, that you can only get through trades. And that's one of them. Steelix is, obviously, but yeah, I'll probably just ask Jack to, to touch trade later. Since we'll probably be chatting later after the stream. Oh, we got another. Which one? Oh, it's a Drillbur. How nice. Come on, catch. Nice. I think that my I built up so many shinies that it's finally just like, oh, shit, we didn't give him shinies. That's insane. That's 3 in a row. I don't know what the fuck is happening. Yesterday was just like so shitty when it came to shiny luck, and now it's just like, oh, we fucked up. Let's make sure to give him like 3 back to back. Because yeah, I was doing a Dratini hunt, as well as a Whatchamadiddle hunt. But yeah, there we go. Drillbur line able to be completed now, which is nice. I mean, what are the chances that so that means we just need either a Lairon or a or another Aeron, and and the Aeron line is done. Like, obviously, I'm gonna be getting more Drillburs, most likely, because I still need to do the Area 8 hunt, which is such a massive pain in the ass, by the way. If you didn't know about that, yeah, it's one of the most painful hunts that you can do. Especially because, unlike the Whatchamadiddle hunt, unlike the the Area 8 hunt, unlike Area 17 with Chespin, you can't boost. I mean, you can boost the odds or the number of holes, but it's a much more challenging process to build up the holes, the number of holes. You're just yellow, right? Yeah, you're just yellow. The nice thing about Helioptile is that it's a nice red when it's shiny, so when it does eventually shine, it's not going to be hard to notice. But also, there's like so many freaking guys. There you go. Also, we do need a third Onix, or we do need a second Onix at some point. So, if we can get another Onix, and this is the only spot where they spawn, right? I think this is. So. Double check the annoying ones. Okay, they are not there. Honestly, if the fish or the if either of those ends up being shiny, I'm not gonna worry too much about it. Probably will just let them be there until I'm done with this shiny hat. Is there a actually, that's a question. I want to take a look really quick. Where is Aron? Aron. There he is. Is there actually any difference? Okay, the body is slightly lighter. But it's still, it's not going to be something that you can notice. You're not... Oh, there. Helioptiles. Nope. But yeah. Aron is so subtle of a shiny, it's insane. Especially, like, I'm kind of hoping for an alpha Aron. Just for shits and giggles. But, yeah. Wait, what the fuck? Oh. Because I'm blind. Got it. We just got 3, so I'm not gonna expect, like, suddenly everything's gonna be shiny. Okay, yeah. Honestly, probably because of the fact that those 3 were shiny. Helioptile's probably not gonna be shiny for a while. Within the day spawn. And honestly, I think once we hit the second message... I think we're just going to shiny hunt here until the second message pops. What the fuck? Why in the... What is going on with my freaking... Weird. Why was I just walking? Helioptiles are not shiny. Area 4, the frickin' exit thing is just such a weird frickin' thing. That's 1. That's 2. Both are not shiny. Burn! Nope. Nope. Welcome to the chaos. We just got 3 shinies. Before, like, a few minutes ago. And they were all back to back. And unfortunately, Helioptile is not being shiny. Ba 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 da ba da ba da. Burn. Oh, Helioptile, why are you not shiny? I just want a shiny. Currently Helioptile, but we will we'll be shiny hunting like pretty much anything. I just yeah. I'm mostly going for rare Pokemon right now, and then once we've gotten all of them, then we will move on to like the semi less common one, or the more common guys, if we still need them. I mean, I already have one Onyx. I don't need more than 3. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see about right now Helioptile, and then maybe we'll go for a after like at some point I'll probably go for a second Onyx, but I'll probably have a second Onyx before we get both Helioptiles. I go for all over the place. I don't, especially on stream, I don't like being in the same place for more than a few minutes. Especially because, like, if I was to bench reset on stream, that would be just not fun. Like, this is already starting to get annoying. But... Which alpha is that? Oh, it's Aeron. Okay. Nope. Alright. I know technically I can do more teleport spam for this, but I'd rather make sure that all of the Helioptiles are not shiny than end up screwing myself over. Okay. Alright. We can keep going for a little bit longer, but we need to make sure that we... Beep, beep. It would be so fun if one of these alphas was a shiny. Specifically the Aeron. Nope. Alright. Let's see here. Do 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 do. Alright. Helioptiles are not shiny. First Helioptile not shiny. Second Helioptile not shiny. I assume you can boost them. Boost their odds of being shiny. Or boost their numbers. Probably. Am I just... I think it's just the sunlight that's making these guys look shiny. Okay. This is probably going to be our last check of these guys being shiny. Well, maybe one more. Maybe one more. Yeah, let's do one more check to see if these guys end up being shiny. And then we'll double check everything in the zone. Okay. Helioptiles are not shiny. We're gonna double check everything in the zone. Jover's not shiny. Jover's not shiny. You guys are just regular, right? Yep, good. Okay. Jover's not shiny. Okay. Onyx isn't shiny. Cool. And we would have heard another shiny sound if anyone was shiny. Pidgey's not shiny, and where's the Magikarp? There he is. So he is not shiny. Oh well. Alright. Real quick, let's go check 7 while it's still daylight. Because we do need a Hippopotas to be shiny at some point. Neither of them are shiny. Okay, we don't need Weeping Bell. Alright, let's go ahead and go to 12 for the switch over, I think, or before the switch over really quick. And then we'll go to Area 20 for the official switch over. None of these guys are shiny. Right, yep, okay. And then we go to Area 20 to actually see if anyone is... to check the alphas. We do need one of these alphas to end up being shiny, and then we can reset the frickin' amount. Specifically, these two need to be... one of those two needs to be shiny. But yeah, we're gonna just keep coming back to Area 20 until the switch over. Actually, we might as well just check every single spot. Is probably the best option right now. Lucario. Let's go in now. They're all spawned in, as are the waters and these guys. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens for these. For the switch over. Okay. No. None of those three are shiny. Hippopotas isn't shiny. Hippopotas is not shiny. Alright. What's a night shiny hunt that we need to do? There aren't many. I've done most of the night shiny hunts because they're just so annoying. 19 would probably be a good option. I think frickin'... I don't think that any of the others are really that important. Like, this would be a good one if this battle area was available. We have most of these guys. We do need another Shuppet. Or a Bayonet. So we might do a Cafe Ultimo hunt for a bit. Oh, and then we also need to do the 13 hunt. Okay. So 13... 19 and 15. We're going to just go between those three for a bit. No pumpkin, or no stumps. Stumps and scythers, that's what we need. Alright. Check 15. Not a 1. $19. Let's check there. 19 we need a lot of things from, so if these three end up being shiny, great. But we're not too concerned. Ultimo. I really hope that when you teleport to Ultimo, it also spawns in those guys up there. But there's no way of knowing, unfortunately. Nope. None of those guys are shiny. None of the ghosts are shiny. Let's go ahead and check the Larvatars. And we might as well check the monkeys as well if they're here. Which, I don't even see any... Oh, there's one monkey. And it's not even shiny, so it's fine. Larvatars. Nope. Okay. 19. Nope. Those guys are shiny. Okay, back to 13. Come on, Phantom. Or Scyther. Either one. Either one would have been good. Okay, 15, or 19, sorry. Is anything here in 19 shiny? I don't hear any shiny sounds. So, probably not. Which is a tiny bit annoying. You know what, let's check the trash really quick, just in case. Nope, none of the trash is shiny. Back to 13. Okay, I think we're gonna, for right now, I think we're gonna just focus on 13. Granted, I do have some shiny hunts that I'm planning to do around here before too long. But they're also up top, so they might not be necessarily something that we want to worry about. Okay. where's the... Let's go check these guys again. Larvatars, you suck. I mean, granted, one of the hunts that we're doing at 13 is a Larvitar as well, but it's not. It doesn't load in most of Area 19, most of Area 13, I should say. On the bright side, we don't have to worry about daytime. About, like, the specific range of daytime for 19. So. Because now that we have Drampa, we don't need to get another one. Alpha Eevee. Fairies, not a single one of them is shiny. The thing about the Clefairies shiny hunt is that we don't even need a Clefable. We just need Cleffa and Clefairy. Which is annoying. So I think there are 3 types of what can be an alpha. There's the guaranteed alphas, which we all know about those. There are the never alphas, which is a good number of Pokemon are never alphas. Or I guess there should be 4 ranges. There's the always alphas, the never alphas, the most of the time alphas. These are the ones that you, when you see them, you are most likely going to find it alpha, but they aren't always guaranteed to be alpha. And then there is these can be alpha, but it's not like boosted odds or anything. So yeah, because most Pokemon can be alpha. Most of the outer ones that are outside of the wild zones are never alpha unless they are guaranteed alpha. Then in the wild zone, there are the 2 different types of the alphas. Those that are often alphas, and those that are just every now and again alphas. Like, technically, I think one of these guys is like has boosted odds. I think those, like all 3 of those guys, I think have boosted odds, but it's like it's a chance that's like basically 1 in 3, comparatively, while the rest of them are like, oh yeah, this is like a whatever. So there's always at least one Clefairy that's, like, one Cleffa or Clefairy that is alpha. Is basically what they're trying to do here. And then everything else in here is like, oh yeah, it can be alpha, but it's just an average. It's just an average chance. Okay. Okay, at this rate, I'm thinking that that there's probably a shiny somewhere else. let's go back to the Area 19 teleport. And we're going to check our within range spots. Alright, you are not shiny. You are not shiny. Let's check the back. Or rather, the building itself. I don't think there's anything on this other side that can... No. Alright. What is the weather? Weather is slightly cloudy, so if it's gonna be shiny, it's not gonna be now. I don't think that anything... I don't think there's anything within range of this spot. Okay. Okay, none of you are shiny. Quadruple check. Alright, let's get to Area 20 as quickly as we can. New day is dawning, new day is dawning. There we go. Okay. Nope. None of those guys are shiny. That's fine. It's basically just standard odds at this point for that, so it's not like it's a huge deal. No Lucarios, no freaking starters. That is currently the only area of Area 20 that has not given me any shinies yet. Okay. You are cloudy, so we're not gonna even try for you. Let's check Area 10. I don't think that it's gonna be likely. That's just a standard Alpha Slowpoke. Standards. Standard. Check these guys. Why are Tynamos never shiny? I think, so I was thinking about, like, the different shiny hunt, all of the different shiny hunts. I think technically Tynamo is the hardest Pokemon to shiny hunt. I think. Like, its entire line is one of the hardest to shiny hunt, even compared to, like, other Pokemon. Because, like, other lines that are just somewhere. I think it's Tynamo. Because, let's see here. If we go here. Like, obviously the starters are challenging, but they're not, like, insanely challenging. Obviously, Fletchling through Pidgey are extremely common. Same thing goes for Patrat. These guys are fairly simple, with only Mareep kind of being a challenge. These guys are everywhere. Everywhere. Quite a few places. Everywhere, but but getting the specifics is challenging. These two are everywhere. Especially since this one's at Area 3. Area 3, Area 17. Everywhere. Only in Area 3, but it's because it's Area 3, it's easy. Those guys are fairly easy. Challenging, but only because it's only got one spot. These guys are challenging for different reasons, because Pikachu's only in one spot, and it doesn't technically count in Area 3. But yeah, most, even the Aegislash line is easy. Let me see here. Meditite and Medicham are a little bit challenging. I'm honestly surprised I haven't gotten these guys shiny. Not too bad. Challenging, but... Well, oh, okay. I guess... It's about the same level as Gible. Gibble's actually a bit more challenging. Because it's... Not only is it rare... But you don't have good odds for it to be shiny. For the... yeah, so Gibble's technically the hardest shiny to get. Some people have said that they've been able to boost the odds of it. You're not shiny right now. You're way more obvious than that. No. Neither. But yeah, I've read some things basically saying that that because that one of the Drillbur, that if Drillbur is alpha, it's actually like significantly easier to get to boost the odds for the for everything that's in those holes. But I don't necessarily believe that. We do not need you. It's cloudy, so we don't need to worry about that. You know what? Let's bench reset for here in 12 for a bit. Okay. So, let me think here. While I'm gonna get this set up properly. So it will... Okay, that should be good. Alright. Alright, so while I want to check some things really quick. So they have not posted anything yet. In Go, there's a thing with Keldeo, apparently. Okay. So, here's my thing. Here's the thing that I'm kind of wondering about. And I don't know if they're actually going to do this. So, tomorrow starts the, frickin' Chestnut, season. In the last season change, they gave us Diancie. But it was not revealed until that day. But also, the other thing about it, though, is that the Diancie thing, not only was it revealed the same day as Season 2 started, but it was also... it was revealed, given all that jazz, on the day that Season 2 started. That was what happened with Diancie. But there was also news for the DLC, right? So I think there's two things that could happen for when Mewtwo is going to be revealed. We know that it's coming. We know that Mewtwo is coming in the DLC, or not in the DLC, but some point soon. We don't know when. We just know it's coming because it's in the freaking code. So my thinking is that with Season 3, is at some point tomorrow, probably like really early in the morning, we're gonna get a trailer drop saying, "Hey, you can now get frickin' whatchamadiddle. You can now get your frickin' starter, you're able to get Mewtwo, both Mewtwo X and Mewtwo Y, which I think that would be reasonable. Then, it's either going to be that, or since we're also getting something December 2nd, I think. Let me go to their socials. They revealed that there was going to be something soon. I don't remember the day off the top of my head. Pokemon. Oops, did not mean to do that. Okay. Pokemon. Yeah, so December 2nd, we are getting one more Mega Evolution reveal before the DLC drops, which is soon. The DLC will be dropping, I don't remember the day. Was it the 10th? I think it's the 10th is when the release is. Oh, why was there so much stuff about Pokopia? Yeah, so December 10th, which is good because that is actually going to be a Friday. That is going to be a Wednesday, which I believe that is also when the season ends. I believe. I could be wrong about that. Okay. That's probably enough of these. There's probably at least something shiny by now. Really? Nothing. Nothing is shiny. That is odd. Even the, these guys? Bergmite? Avalugg? Bergmite? Ice Cream? Wow. I wouldn't be surprised. Okay. Weather is kind of shitty still. Let's go to 7 for a bit. Because we do still need a Hippowdon and a Hippopotas. Why am I only seeing one? Why is... Oh, there we go. I do not even remember what they look like. Shiny. I really don't. But I do know what they look like in their standard forms. So, is that taking up the Hippopotas spawn? I think it is. What is the range on that, actually? That's a question. Wow! Both spots taken up by freaking... That's insane. I've never seen them both taken up by freaking Audino. And the funny thing is that with 7, the only thing I do need to hunt is the Hippopotas. I think. I don't think... wait a minute. Let me double check on the Floette. Because I think... Where is Floette? Did I pass it? I did. Okay. Okay. So, let me double check here. Okay, so orange flower can be here. Red flower can be here. Blue flower is near flower beds. Flower beds. Wait, what's the other one? Oh, I still haven't seen a yellow flower yet? How have I never seen a yellow flower floette? Like, I can believe the whole, you've never seen a, if it had said that I had never seen frickin', a Florges of a specific color, I can believe that, because I haven't evolved to most of them, and only a few of them spawn. Those are both regular, right? It is so... The thing is that I don't even know if it's what the shiny looks like. In fact, here, because I'm annoying, let's see here. Hippo. Make sure I'm spelling it right. There it is. Oh, it's Potos. What does the shiny look like? Because I don't actually know. Oh, check via what home looks like, because that's the better one to be checking. Oh, jeez. They're slightly green. Which I think that one is. No, it is not. Dagnabbit. It's like so slight of a difference. What the hell? I don't even know if you're able to tell the difference between those two. Ever. Legitimately, I don't know if you're ever... Why am I only seeing one? I swear these leaves are just like really... Or, not leaves, but the grass is just like making me think that like every single one is shiny. I don't know. Ah, dang it! Ba ba da ba dum ba. In fact, I think technically the only things that I still need to shiny hunt that are only during the day. Yeah. Let me double check that actually. We have all of the day spawns here. Well, I do need to get some more Whirlipedes and a Venipede. But we can just do that here. I think Florges and Medicham are only daytime. So those ones are gonna be annoying. So yeah. Alright. We're gonna check these really quick one more time. And then nope, they're not shiny. Let's go to 14. Because it is actually bright now. So there's a chance. There's a small chance. It's a small chance. But there is a chance. Nope. Nope. Okay. Both on the other side. Okay. Let's keep going for here for a bit. It feels overcast, but it says it's not, so. Yeah, I get 3 shinies, and then it's just like, nope, you're not allowed to have any more shinies. 3 shinies back to back. Oh, okay, you're not getting any more shinies. Dang, Onixes are good at setting traps. Like, set up a freaking Onix at the very beginning of your freaking game, and you're just like, yep, there you go. Like, if you're doing a match, just like send in an Onix and just be like, aha. Or Steelix, because obviously Steelix is more powerful. I am curious, though, what's going to happen when, with the Zeraora that we're getting. Because the shiny is extremely powerful. And it's not like just, oh yeah, it's slightly powerful. No, it's just the most powerful Zeraora that you can get currently. As far, or pretty much ever. So I'm wondering, because of the fact that it is already set up to be the best, that Zeraora is set up to be the best. If we bring in, is Zeraora that we're going to be getting in this game going to be even close to that? All 3 of you are freaking alphas. What the hell? Larons. Helioptile, why are you not shiny? Why are none of the Helioptile shiny? I mean, I do at some point need to get an Aggron. But yeah. But I'm wondering, especially when it comes to the donuts. Oh, both are here. Cool. Save me time. So we know we know so far that the donuts for Groudon and Kyogre, however that's gonna work, they exist. They exist in the code. And that's gonna we assume that that's gonna give us Primal Groudon and Kyogre, right? Which good because they have not been on the Switch yet. Technically, you could get them onto the Switch, but if you don't have access to Pokemon Bank, you're kind of in trouble. Which I do not. I never got it, which is annoying. I should have gotten it when I had the chance, but I didn't, and I'm stupid. But yeah. So yeah, Groudon and Kyogre be good. But we also know that Latios and Latias are probably going to be happening. The problem is we don't know. We don't know what's going to be happening with those two. But considering the fact that the only things that are not the only Mega Evolutions that are not in the game yet are the not the Kalos, the Hoenn starters and the Lotties. That does lead me to believe that they probably will all be in the DLC in some way, shape, or form. Part of me is wondering as well, though, how the rings are actually going to work. Because we know, I don't know. It sounds like they're going to be temporary in some way, shape, or form. But part of me is also wondering if there's like a way to basically permanently have it set up. Yeah. Helioptile, you're supposed to be shiny. I was so mad about Helioptile. Like I loved Helioptile as a Pokemon. It's just like, I think I did like a similar thing to what MNJTV did, where didn't figure out how to evolve it for like a while. I actually was able to. I think I was eventually able to figure it out, but yeah. But also, I don't think I really gave a crap about Heliolisk when I first got it. Like, he's a fine Pokemon, but... But just not as cute as Helioptile. I don't know. Come on! Why are you not... why are you never freaking shiny? Why is nothing being shiny? Seriously. I get 3 in a row, and then it's just like, no, you've had it too good. Like, what? Yeah. We gave you 3 shinies you needed. You don't need any more shinies, right? Not on stream. Despite the fact that you're going to be going for a few more hours, for several more hours. We'll just give them to, we'll just give you what there is right away, and then you just are not allowed to have any more shinies for the rest of the stream. Like, I wasn't even that far in, which is why it's just so annoying. Like, granted, I think I built up my shiny luck from doing so many... I was doing, like, a whole bunch of bench resets and not getting any shinies in area 10? Yeah, area 10. And then I also did a similar thing up by the Dratini. And, like, the only things that were coming in were Bellsprouts. Oh, why are rare Pokemon so freaking annoying? Oh, why are you not redhead? At least one of you is supposed to be red. Why are you never red? I do have to wonder what Mega Evolution they're gonna reveal. I feel like when it comes to the DLC Alpha or Megas, let's take a look here. You're freaking kidding me! Come on, stupid. There we go. DLC. I want to look at your information. So, so far, every Pokemon that has been revealed so far to be getting a Mega Evolution has been from a different generation. So far. Obviously, we got 2 Raichus, which is Gen 1. We got Chingling, or Chimecho, which is Gen 3. Right? I think it's Gen 3. Yeah. Maybe it was Gen 2. I don't remember. Chimecho's weird. Because I'm like thinking about Chingling and Chimecho. I know Chimecho or Chingling was Gen 4. I think Chingling was Gen 4. Chimecho I think was Gen 3. It might have been Gen 2. But the point is, Baxcalibur is Gen 9, which there aren't many yet. That would actually be like one of the good things. That would actually be something that would be really nice. Would be to see that. And Zeraora is kind of weird. Oh, because it's technically Gen 7. I think of it as Gen 8 because of the fact that I got my shiny in Sword and Shield, but it was Gen 7, so yeah. So we still don't have too many from. Actually, here let's look at the Pokedex really quick for that. So we have a few from Gen. Did any come from Gen 9? Grandpa is Gen 9, I think, right? No. That is Gen 7. Wait. I don't remember. It's... Grandpa was weird. The Grandpa was very weird. Phalanx was 8. These two are 5. There's not much from 7. There's a few, but not many. I don't know. Be red. Why do Helioptiles hate me? Oh, why do they hate me? If Emolga ends up being shiny before a Helioptile, I might just end up killing it. I might. Because, yeah. I already have like 3 shiny Emolgas. They're not hard to get. In fact, they're easier than the Dedenne, which is insane, by the way. But yeah, so let's see here. So we could get some. So I think I'm kind of hoping that they're not going to reveal something from Gen 9. They're probably not going to reveal something from Gen 9 because they already got some. They have Baxcalibur, and while I would like to see more Gen 9 Megas, I don't necessarily think that they're gonna do more than I don't think they're gonna reveal more than one. Is the thing. All right, let's do one more check for Heliop. Well, we could probably keep going for a little bit longer. Helioptile! Why are you not shiny? Alright. This is going to be the last check, and then we're going to just see if anything else is shiny. Because there is actually a few things that are within range that I have not been checking. Nope. Okay. Just in case. Just in case. Come on. Something has to be shiny, right? No. My luck was too good at the beginning of the stream. I know it's only been like 2 hours, or not even. It's only been an hour and a half. Wow. Want to be in range of the Charmander and Tepig spots, as well as these guys as Nightfalls. That's not shiny, is it? I don't think that's shiny. What was that? What? Oh, you. Why does Glaceon's shiny have to look so much like itself? Like it's just regular form. I cannot tell if that's a shiny or not. And I did check it. I did check the like I even checked like some videos that people were doing of it. And the thing is, I cannot tell which one is shiny and which one is not. They had like a video of it, and I'm like, I can't tell. I legitimately couldn't tell. And that's, yeah, so that one wasn't even shiny. So that's good. And none of those guys are shiny, so that's fine. Alright, we should probably talk to the Pokeball guy before I accidentally refill my stuff. Nope. You need to be the thing right here. But no. Oh wait, we can do this one. Let's do this shiny hunt. I think we will go ahead and have we'll just teleport spam until daylight. I think that's gonna be what we're gonna do here, because we do need we can't even see the thing until right now. We can't even, and all of the Pokemon that are within range spawn both during the day and at night through this method. So even if it does change into day, it's not going to be that big of a deal. So that's good. But yeah, so let's think. Let's think here. What was Hoopa's gen? Was that Hoopa was Gen 6, right? Yes, it had to have been, because Hoopa was in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, as like that was the whole point of what of the post game. So yeah, so Hoopa is, my guess is that Hoopa is getting Omega. I think that that's a reasonable assumption to make. So that's 1 Gen 6, 1 Gen 7. They're probably not going to reveal Hoopa's Mega, because that would be dumb. I don't think they're going to reveal anything for Gen 3. I don't think they're gonna. There just needs to not be any more Gen 1 Pokemon getting Megas. There's so many right now. It's insanity. So, yeah. Give the love to somebody else. I don't think that they're going to do any Gen 2 Pokemon. Gen 4 could happen, but I don't think that they're going to. I don't think they're going to reveal anything. I don't know. I mean, the good news is that we'll know what the next... I'll probably talk about whatever gets revealed on that Final Fantasy stream that day. Whatever Pokemon gets revealed. I think that that's a reasonable thing to do. But yeah. I don't know. I'm thinking something from Gen 8. But I don't know which one I would want. Granted, though, there have been rumors that some Pokemon are going to be some Pokemon that already have Megas are going to be getting revealed, and and both of them are Gen 4, right? No, wait, yes, both of them are Gen 4. I think, right? Because it's Garchomp and Lucario, I think, that are like were in the leaks, which I don't believe the leaks until I have been proven otherwise. And they didn't show what they looked. They didn't even mention what they looked like. So yeah. I did hear that there was a Tatsugiri one, but I don't want that to be revealed. If Tatsugiri is going to be getting a shiny, or not a shiny, a Mega, I don't want that revealed until it comes out, until the game is out, or the DLC is out. And another thing as well, I might as well mention, on DLC day, I'm going to try to complete the story of it before the end of my stream that day. That is going to be a challenge to do for sure, but yeah. We have so much time left. Holy shit. Yeah, I thought it was funny. Latios was streaming a while back. And I think he was doing the he was doing the Skarmory hunt. This was a while ago, obviously, and I'm like, and I was like, oh, that's actually a good idea. Let me do a Skarmory hunt too. And he finished his night thing went so fast, and like part of that is because he checks, but it was just like I think. In the time he did 2 hunts, I think, for Skarmory, I managed to do 3. I managed to do 1. I just stayed on 1 hunt, and he was like shifting to other hunts as well. So that's, yeah. But yeah, that's kind of the problem with the teleport spam because it pauses time. Oh, hey! I was just talking about you and how I was able to do like I think you were doing like a whole bunch of hunts for Skarmory, and then the one time I was doing stuff, I was doing I managed to keep it going for like an hour for one night. But yeah, these. I should probably check the shinies that I'm actually hunting right now. See if they're shiny by now. Fair. And right before Thanksgiving. Oh, one of the Bellsprouts is shiny. How nice. Hey, this time you brought luck before you left. Ba 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 bum ba bum ba ba. Of course, it's not a shiny that I actually want, but that's fine. Oh wait. Speaking of, that did go in the right spot. Yes, good. Currently I'm hunting for that Ralts. This is, I wouldn't mind, the Avalugg and the, Barbaracle, or not Barbaracle, Bergmite. But, yeah. But yeah, I've been hunting all sorts of things pretty much all time, this whole time. What was funny is, like, right at the beginning of the stream, before anyone even showed up, these three, back to back. I think first was Aeron, then was Onyx, and then was Drillbur. It was like, the Drillbur and the Onyx somehow spawned at the same time, because I had been checking my shinies, because it was Area 14, and somehow both of them were just shiny. Haven't gotten a single one since, besides that Bellsprout. Well, like I said, the Drillbur basically was the next reset. It was insane. Of course, last night I was, what was I shiny hunting? It was a bench reset. I don't remember which one it was. Like, obviously I did Dratini, but I don't remember what the other one was. Because I stopped hunting Dratini for a bit. And nothing was shining. Ralts isn't shiny. How dare you? Alright, let's check the other side. Nope. Okay. Let's check these guys really quick, and then we'll continue teleport spamming. Because Avalugg, Bergmite. Okay, there is a chance that that Bergmite over there might be shiny, but I don't think it is. If you're still here, though, I am curious what you think is going to be the Mega that's going to be revealed next week. Part of me is thinking that they might reveal one of the either Lucario or Garchomp, which were apparently in the leak as they were getting some more Megas. But I kind of don't want... I think the only reason that they would do that is to show, yes, we are going to be giving some Pokemon some new Megas that already have Megas. I don't even know what the leaks are, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Ba ba da ba da ba 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 ba. I mean, I know that Tatsugiri is in the leaks. And while I think that would be cool to see, I don't think that they're going to reveal that. I don't know. Especially since they already revealed Baxcalibur, I don't think that they're going to reveal more than one. I mean, it's possible that they'll reveal more than one Pokemon that's getting a Mega Evolution per generation. But I don't think they will. In fact, actually, let's go here. Go to Mega Evolution. Do they have the list of all of the Pokemon that got revealed? They don't. Maybe in Pokemon? So they... Okay. So they revealed Dragonite Victreebel, Hawlucha, Malamar, and then the starters, the Kalos starters. So that is a Gen 1, a Gen 2. Oh, wait. Right? Isn't Bellsprout Gen 2? I think it's Gen 2. Maybe I'm misremembering. Oh, it was Gen 1. Never mind. So they did two Gen 1 Pokemon. One Gen 6. Or no, two Gen 6s. Because Malamar was also Gen 6, wasn't it? Huh. So yeah, they didn't really reveal too many. It was mostly Gen 6 Pokemon and Gen... Okay. It was just 2 Gen 1 Pokemon and then 5 Gen 6 Pokemon that got revealed. Before the update, before the game came out. Odd. Okay. What might be interesting, and I don't know if they would do this, but what if they added Ash Greninja into the game? Like, it could, like, even if it was, like, just a Mega Stone. Or some type of stone. Because, like, obviously Battle Bond is an ability. But it doesn't do anything anymore. And they're not gonna add that. They're not gonna add Battle Bond. They're not gonna add abilities into the game. Now, anyways. Any shinies? I don't see any. There's a chance that some of them are over there, but yeah, let's go check the annoying one. Ah! He almost spotted me! Fudge! Nope. Oy, oy, oy. Come on. I don't want to just have 4 Pokemon this time. I always forget that the Victor Bell line was Gen 1. I think it's probably because of the fact that Bellsprout is, like, really common at the very start of Gen 2. Compared to when it's available in Gen 1. But alright. Let's see here, then. That's just a regular one, right? Yeah, that's just regular. Well, technically, it is alpha, but... Ah! That is way too close. I don't think it's shiny. It would make a sound if it was shiny by now. You suck! Frickin'... Wait. Is that that a shiny? No, that's just regular Spinarak. Okay. Delibird! Why are you not shiny? Alright. I mean, I guess the Zone 12 stuff should be. I think it's further out than I think it is. I don't remember how far out it goes. Where is that? How far is that? That's actually way further than I thought it was. So it would just be this stuff. Yeah. So yeah, it's just the water stuff. So most of Area 12 is not actually being spawned in. So does that mean that it's only these guys? Maybe the Spinarak? I think that might be right. We do need Bergmite. We actually do need Bergmite at some point. Or Avalugg. One of them would be great. Honestly, I'd like to see, you know, I'm hoping that, like, alternate versions of Pokemon are going to be available somewhere in the DLC. So, like, take, for example, these guys. So these three, as well as, who was the other one? Was it in here? Yeah. Yeah, Vivillon. So I'm hoping that alternate versions of Vivillon would be awesome. Like every single, like, you maybe you don't realize it. Maybe they keep it kind of hidden. Is my hope. And basically you can catch. Let's say they will be freaking. Whatchamadoodles. Why am I blanking on their name? Scatterbugs. Maybe there'll be Scatterbugs and Spupas are the most are actually like really common or something, and then your Vivillons can be and then they'll just be a different one. Like none of them will be the standard purple ones that we have, or pink ones, I should say. That could be fun. That could be actually really fun if they decide to do that. Where Vivillons could be anything. Same thing goes for some alternate versions of Pokemon. So if you evolve a Goomy in the Ultra Wormhole, maybe it will be a Hisuian one. Or I don't know what they're technically called. I'm just calling them Ultra Wormholes for now because that's the easiest way of putting it. The Hoopa Holes. But I don't know. Maybe they're gonna classify them as different regions. Would be interesting. Like imagine finding like Corsola and Cursula, and like various different versions of Corsola. Oh. Okay. time do we have? Quite a bit, actually. Okay. Alright. Let me see here. Go back to Pokemon. But yeah, I think Mewtwo is probably going to get revealed tomorrow. It probably will be. Obviously, I'm not streaming tomorrow for Thanksgiving. Taking the day off. And I think I'm also taking Friday off just due to stuff. Let me think here. They're not being very hinty at what's the new at a lot of things, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, I think that there's a small chance that the Mewtwo event is going to be released tomorrow. Along with the and it's probably going to be like a trailer or something that's just going to be like, here it is, go get it, and that's it. But yeah, I think there's two possibilities for when Mewtwo's going to drop. One is tomorrow, along with the update, which would be fun. Don't get me wrong, I think that would be very fun. And the other possibility is that it's going to be dropping on whatchamadiddle. On the 2nd, when they are giving us new information about the DLC. I think that's a possibility. I don't really see it happening any other times. Alright, let's go ahead. This is going to be our last check before the sun sets. Or the sun rises. I'm not hearing it, so I think... I can hear the Pokemon. I can't hear the freaking shiny sound, so I think we're... Yeah. Boo! You're supposed to be shiny! Somehow I have a feeling like one of the Pokemon in there in Area 12 is shiny. That's probably what's going on there. All right. Yeah. I don't know. I'm really hoping for Mewtwo. I really am. Because, like, I have a feeling that Mewtwo is probably going to be a pain in the ass to deal with. But it'd be fun. It would be fun. Alright. Let's go check 12. Then we'll check. Then we'll go through and check on these guys again. Actually, before we do that, let's check here. Nope, Ralts is not shiny. Alright. Let's see if anything here in Area 12 gets shinied. Nope. Nope. How rude. Not a single one of you is shiny. Unless that's shiny. I can't tell. I really can't when it comes to Abomasnow. They used to be so much greener. And now they're just like kind of... I don't know. And of course it's raining, so... What are the chances? I am not actually going to shiny hunt it. But... it'd be funny. Alright. Let's go ahead and check Dratini. I don't think that Dratini's going to be shiny. I really don't. Flut certainly isn't. Or Flabébé, I should say. No Bellsprout's shiny either. Fudge. Okay. So it's raining. So there's not really much that we should shiny hunt. Let's just do a Area 516 hunt. I mean, it's daytime, so there's a chance that one of these guys is going to be shiny. I'm not going to do too much of a hunt. That's fine. Let's just keep moving. Let's move about. Let's see what we can find. Maybe a Venipede will be shiny. Oh, wait. I have a Venipede, so I do need... I just need a Whirlipede, I think, now, right? To be shiny? And then I have the line? I think that's right. I mean, I'm not gonna turn down an extra any extra Venipedes we get, but also, why do these guys not ever? Why are these guys never freaking shiny? I have not seen a single Electrike be shiny, and I've done the. In fact, I think that is the one Pokemon that has never shined in area the frickin' whatchamadoodle. You're not shiny right now. You would have sparkled if you were. And neither are you. Let's check 20. I mean, we could check 1 as well, because I do still need to get a, another shiny Mareep to fill out my line. These guys are shiny. Those guys are shiny. You're not shiny. Not shiny, not shiny. It is so obvious when Garbodor is shiny. It's kind of insane. I didn't expect it to be. And I've only ever found one. But, you know. 17 is done, so we don't need to worry about that. Let's check the Area 1 Pokemon. Let's see here. Pichu's not shiny. Mareeps aren't shiny. Let's check 11 and 6. Because we do actually still need these guys. None of them are shiny. Nope, not shiny. I'm not too concerned about the... I would like to get Inkay at some point, but because of the fact that I'm going to be shiny hunting other things anyways, I don't really care too much. I already have I have 2 shiny Malamars already. I don't need to get... if Inkay happens, it happens. Would it be good? Yes. Is it going to happen anytime soon? Probably not. Alright. Go to the cafe. I don't think these guys actually spawn during the rain. Oh, they do spawn in the rain. Okay, good. There's something that causes these guys to not spawn. I think it might be the nighttime. In fact, here, let's check. Let's see if there's something that it says when it comes to these guys. Ugh, where are they? Why am I not fighting Meditite? There you are. Habitat. Shows... Okay. It's because when it's at night, they don't spawn. That's fine. That's not a big deal. Area 8. Let's check you. Just briefly. I'm not gonna spend much time in Area 8 until I know for a fact it's... Yeah. This battle zone is the thing I want for that. You know, we'll check Area 4, because I do still need an Ekans. I have an Arbok. It's an Alpha. But I do not have an Ekans. In fact, yeah, so that and the Electric line are the only shinies I still need from Lysander Labs. Can I leave, please? Okay. None of you are showing right now. Okay. Let's check up here. That seems like a good idea. Bum ba dum bum 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 ba da bum 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 ba da bum bum. At some point, I am gonna do a Spritzy hunt. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Any of the monkeys shiny? No, they are not. Neither is Larvitar. Boo. Area 15. Let's go check Larvitar. None of you are shiny, right? Because you hate me. Because all y'all hate me. Even the Pumpkaboos. Okay. I mean, what are the chances that you're shiny? You're not. Big surprise. Okay. Any Larvitars? No, because they hate me. What's another spot that we should check? $14 is not gonna have anything yet. We should check Hippopotas actually. Shinies hate me right now. Seriously, if these guys are if and when these guys are shiny, it's gonna be impossible to tell. Or maybe it's more obvious when you actually, but I think, but you know what? Here, let's see here. Is there anything here that could have been Magikarp? But that Magikarp's not shiny, so that's fine. We were over here, right? And yeah, we already checked there. You know what? Cafe Batelier, however it's pronounced. Are the monkeys shiny, maybe? Nope, monkey isn't shiny. Neither are you. You shiny take me? Yes, they do. Like, it's telling that only 4 so far. Let's see here. 13. Nope, nope. Nope. We do still need Skrelp. Now I'm thinking about it. Let's go to... Not Lysander Cafe. Let's go to the sewers. Actually. These sewers are the best ones to shiny hunt for that thing, so... Sure. Yeah. Don't want to have those be shiny right now. And forget about them later. But yeah, so this is like the best spot to shiny hunt for Inkay and for Skrelps. Anybody here? Nope. to the teleport. And about here. Nope. I think that Inkay actually has like a better... one of those Inkays actually has like a higher chance to be alpha. So that's why I'm being very cautious when I go over there. I think the Skrelp and the Inkay in here, in this little area, are never alpha. Or they have a low chance to be alpha. Compared to these guys. Ba bum 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 bum. Okay. Let's go check Lysander Labs. Because I'm not gonna shiny hunt in here because I have most things in here. Oh, whoops. All right. Manectric's not shiny. I'll check you. You're supposed to be shiny. If you're not shiny by the time I get over there, then you're in trouble. But yeah, these guys are the Electrike and the Manectric are the only things in here that I still need to be shiny. I already have both Beldums, or I have enough Beldums, I should say. You are supposed to be shiny. You were supposed to be shiny. Maybe the snakes will be shiny. Nope, snakes aren't shiny. Houndoom's not shiny. Definitely not. Oh, did I bypass? Yeah, I did. Swords? Any swords shiny? Nope. Cool. No snakes, no dogs. Okay. Let's get out of here. And it's still raining, so we can't get the frickin' Helioptile. Maybe Area 20 will be nice for once. Maybe? No? Okay. I forget that Goomy can be shiny, or can be here. Or not Goomy. Goodra could be shiny here, or it could be here. You're not. I don't think that's a shiny. Like I said, frickin' Glaceon is insane, and you cannot tell at all if it's shiny. You really can't. It's insane. Or at least I can't. I like watched a video of someone doing a shiny hunt, and it's like, or they got Glaceon as a shiny, and I'm like, I didn't even realize that was shiny until it sparkled in the video. Lucario. Squirrel, why are you not shiny? Why are none of you shiny? You know, screw it. We're bench resetting. You're not. No. Dratini, you better be shiny. Okay, there we go. Alright, while that's going, yeah, let's, let me look here. So we know... Alright, let's look over the schedule. So, on the 2nd, that's a... Alright, so yeah, 2nd is when we get the news. About... So yeah, we get... Chespinite tomorrow. We get... the news about the DLC on Tuesday. I don't think there's anything too major for the rest of that week. I think there might be something when it comes to the 5th. Why is ZA just... the Legend ZA page just not loading at all? I'm like trying to look at this shit, and it's just like, no. It's probably like a bunch of people are looking at it, is my guess, but yeah. But yeah, so that's that. December 10th, which is 2 Wednesdays from now. So in 2 weeks exactly, we will be getting the DLC. Yeah, we'll be getting the DLC, so we'll be doing that. And then I think the next day is when Excalibur comes out. I think, if I'm remembering correctly. So yeah, I think that's when Excalibur happens. The 11th, which is the next, it's also that day. That is freaking the Game Awards, which, if I'm remembering correctly, that is at 4 that day. Check that. Yeah. Game Awards is the 11th at 4 p.m. PST, which is fine. On the 11th. So I think what we're gonna do is on the 4th. That'll probably be that'll just be a standard Throwback Thursday day. The 11th, we are probably going to... We might do a little bit of Pokemon that day. I'm not certain. But I think we'll probably wait until the actual Game Awards. And we'll basically be playing Pokemon in the background. Maybe Final Fantasy. I don't know. It's hard to say. But yeah. Because Final Fantasy is almost done with its update. The update is coming out on the 16th, I believe. So, jeez, there's a lot going on soon. But yeah, the 11th is Game Awards at 4 p.m. We're gonna start it. We're gonna watch it live on stream. Did we disconnect? No, we didn't. It's just being stupid. Okay. There's gotta be something by now. Come on. Not even one of the Bellsprouts. What the fuck? It's cloudy. So probably not gonna be an Eevee. Yep, no Eevee. The baby's not shiny. Let's go check this bastard. This is like there's only one Pokemon that is like down on the ground within that range, believe it or not, and it's this thing. And how is nothing shiny? Holy shit. Oh look, it's the fashion lady. Hi, fashion lady. Let's see what you have for on offer today. I don't like it. It's fine. It's just... Yeah, let's return it. You know what? While I'm thinking about it, let's go ahead and start switching. I'm not certain what I want to do when it comes to... You know what? I think we'll just stick with cargo pants. Maybe we'll switch them to green, though. Moss green? No. Maroon works better. I think we'll just keep those on. Hat. I had it. There it is. Pom-pom Nipka. Geometric gloves. I can't even see these. Let's switch shoes for a sec. Just something simple. Alright, let's see here. These are all. Continue. And then we will go ahead and put on some. You know, maybe these. Yeah. There we go. Christmas outfit. How nice. Obviously it's still ways before Christmas, but still, it's fun. Might as well get ready for the holidays. Wait. You're not. No. Stupid hippopotas. I hate you. I hate hippopotas. It's seriously. If you look at Hippopotas shiny on like Bulbapedia or some shit, and it's like, there's a difference. And it's even worse here because like the area around here is green, so it's like, is it green or is it just, yeah? And it's so freaking subtle of a change. And, like, I don't know if it's, like, different on... But, yeah, that, like, the way they look currently looks shiny compared to what it used to be. So, I don't know. We need to do Meditite. I need to get a Meditite at some point. I seriously have no idea though why I'm not finding any shinies. You know what? Let's see how bad our luck is. Well, let's see if our luck is about to turn around here. I'm gonna do something stupid. All right. Let's go to the research lab. Okay. No. And no. Okay, that's fine. Just wanted to check that really quick. Go to the lab. We're going to do a... This is going to be a one-time thing. I'm not doing this until the end of time. I'm not doing this more than once. Today. Alright. Let's spam jaw fossils. We saved beforehand, so we're good to just see what happens. I have 20, so... And since we didn't get that many shinies today, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Do. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Legends ZA. I think a lot of people are probably using it right now because they're like, when are we getting new stuff? When are we getting new stuff? And it's like, there's not really any news right now. But they're also like expecting it to be. I don't know. Oh, they've confirmed it. Okay. What are the chances that we actually get like some decent luck here? All right. Doesn't look like there's been any shinies. I don't know. Maybe you guys noticed it before me. But, yeah. We need to find at least one more shiny before we end the stream today. Which, granted, I still have like about an hour that that I'm willing to stream. But all right. Are you done yet? No, of course you're not done yet. How many have I done so far? It's not... I don't know. This is why I really don't want to do that. But, whatever. This is why I'm only doing this, like, once a day. Because I refuse to shiny hunt the frickin' fossil. Like, a serious shiny hunt for the fossils before I get before the DLC. Like, if I can get a jaw fossil, cool, that would be great. I'm not gonna be doing any of the others. Speaking of the fossils, though, it does make me wonder if some of the fossils that we're going to see, if we might see like some of the fossils from the other games. That would be fun to be able to see those different fossils. Also, at some point, we need to see... Oh, am I done? Yeah, I'm done. Okay, cool. Not a 1. Okay. But yeah, I would like to see like more of the fossils showing up. Um, and at some point, I would like to see the 4 fossils from Galar actually be revealed. Like, what were they? That would be really cool to see. The original forms. Is it? You know what would be funny is if I'm like, now that I have a Drampa, if like, because I actually do need a lot more. I do want more Furfros, and I'd like to get some more shiny Eevees. Since I'll be shiny hunting here at some point in the future, some more. If one of those ends up being shiny, if another Drampa ends up being shiny, and I'm like, what the fuck? Wait. Am I dumb? No. Okay. Seriously, like, look at these two, and like, tell me that there's not a slight difference between them. They're not shiny, but it's still just like. This is why I don't want a shiny hunt Hippopotas. Where are they? There they are. If anyone asks you why you shouldn't shiny hunt Hippopotas, this is why. Wait, where's the other one? No. Wait a minute. You're not. No. Seriously, it's such a like, I know that some people are probably like, you're insane. Look at the image, and then you'll be like, oh, yeah, I get that now. I think it's also kind of funny, where you should shiny hunt things. Believe it or not, Area 2 is like one of the worst places to shiny hunt. Like, everything here, even at night, there's I think I got one of the Staryus shiny here. Like, I have one shiny here, but they spawn here, and it's not just daytime. And since you need to shiny hunt there for another thing, it's like, yeah. For other things, because I believe Carvanha, Sharpedo, and Dynamo are only here, and since you're actually pretty likely to get Staryu and or I think it's Starmie there, but yeah. You're more likely to get that line though over there. Where's the other one? Oh my gosh, these guys. Tall grass. Seriously, it is. It is a hiding machine. What if I were to... Wait. No. No, they're the same. They're the same color. Okay, let's go somewhere else. You. 18 is actually like is one of the better ways to get up to here. Upsy daisy. Gimme. Thank you. Alright. Fuck. Shouldn't have done that. I should have dashed. I forgot to dash. Okay. No monkeys. No Larvitar. Okay. And I don't think... Nope. Those guys are not. Okay. Where's the thing? There it is. Alright. I want to see if I can get this set up properly. Okay. Cool. So I'm going to step away for a sec. And hopefully this will be yeah. I'm hoping that that in the time that I'm stepping away, there will be a shiny. Preferably Larvitar. But knowing my luck, it probably won't be. But yeah. I should probably, and I think also once we get back, I'm going to go over the schedule for next week. Because, Friday, I don't think I'm going to be, like I said, I'm not going to be streaming Friday. I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow. And while Nerd Chat is happening on Sunday, that's not, we're not guaranteeing that there's going to be a reveal, that we're going to talk about the stream schedule there. But anyways, I'll be right back, and then we will go ahead and see what happens here. Okay. Let's see. I think I'm gonna wait until it's nighttime because I think while Area 13 the Area 13 guys are not um within range actually. In fact, actually nothing is within range except for monkeys and Larvitar here. Everything else is shiny larva. Or everything else is just outside of the range. Maybe like one guy. But, nope. Nope. This is honestly starting to get me concerned. Because, yeah, something should have been shiny. By now, you'd think. But not a single thing. Like, when was the last shiny? When Latios was here, right? That was over an hour ago. But not a one. Not a single one. That is so bizarre. It was just that one that was here. It was the one Bellsprout. This has been a weird stream luck today. Absolutely bizarre. Like, 3 all at once, and then just none. And I think it was like 3 at the very beginning. About maybe, I think we were like 10 minutes in. Then we got one when Latios was in, which was about an hour ago. Give or take. And then we haven't seen any since. That's honestly kind of bizarre. I mean, maybe Shuppet will spawn. Wait, why am I not even seeing any Shuppets? Is there only like one Shuppet spawn at night? Why is there only one Shuppet here? I thought there were 2 spawns here. Where's the exit? Maybe we can get the, Alpha Swirlix to be shiny. Where? No, I don't know. Bizarre. And like, we've done some bench resets. I don't know. Streamlock is weird. It really is. Like, at times when you're streaming, you're just gonna be like, oh yeah, here's all the shinies. And other times it's like, there's nothing. Like, not even like, I don't know. Like, we got 4 shinies. But, I don't know, it just feels odd. Maybe the reason that that the ZA website is down is because they're prepping it. For some big news. But, yeah. You know, Game Awards, if you're gonna claim to be anti AI, you shouldn't be doing stuff with Fortnite. I'm not seeing anything. I'm just gonna... I'm about this close to starting to do the frickin' Area 3 hunt, even though I already have everything shiny there. Well, it is daylight. Something. Anything. Especially Helioptile. Would be fan-frickin-tastic. I just need one. I just need to end this stream on a good note. But yeah. In terms of what's going to be happening for next week, I should probably go over that briefly. So Monday is obviously going to be Marvel Rivals Monday, and they're currently doing some events and stuff because of the fact that it is the anniversary of Marvel Rivals. So cool. I'm excited. I'm ecstatic for that. That's sounding like a lot of fun. Um, I'm probably going to be checking that out off stream today, even, for as well as the next few days. But yeah, so there's going to be some stuff going on in Marvel Rivals. So, cool. Yay. And then, on on Tuesday is Final Fantasy 14 reset day. That is going to be I think that's the last reset day before the update, actually. So we're gonna try and get as much shit done as we can, specifically with the Mogpendium. We might do a little bit with it on. We'll also do a little bit of that on Friday. I believe I'm thinking right. No, wait. There's 2 weeks. 2 weeks left. We are close, but not as close as I was saying. But yeah, so Final Fantasy 14 reset day on Tuesday. Wednesday we're going to continue doing shiny hunting. And we will hopefully we'll find something. I think what we'll do is we'll probably be mostly trying to shiny hunt for things for the DLC. Or well, I shouldn't say that. I think what we're going to do is we're going to prep a team of 6 Pokemon that are going to be the team for 6 shiny Pokemon that are going to be part of the team. Now, I think it's worth noting that one of so far I already know a few of them. 2 of them are here, Daisy and Chandelure, because I haven't found a Charizard yet, and I would like to do a Charizard. I would like to actually have Charizard, but right now that's looking less and less likely. So we're just gonna go with Chandelure. We are also going to do Night Dawn, who is my Greninja, and then probably Ray, probably Banana, and then that leaves space for one more Pokemon, which I'm kind of wanting to leave that one open, and I might swap out Ray. If Zeraora is fast, I'm gonna put Zeraora in place of Ray. And I don't think that we're going to be able to get Baxcalibur fast enough. But yeah. And like, if we can manage to get Baxcalibur shiny fast, that would be awesome. But I don't think it's gonna happen. There was one other that I was kind of wanting to do. Maybe Drampa. We might put either Drampa or Absol as in their shiny forms in here. But I think it's also worth noting that I would like to swap out some Pokemon that are going to be shiny. That's one of the reasons why Ray is where she is. I would also like to get the other my male Raichu up to level 100, but I don't necessarily think that that's going to happen. Really? Why are they never shiny? Something, please. I don't care what it is. Let me end with at least one more shiny. That's all I ask. Like, nothing is comparing to last week's. Well, I mean, this was interesting because the fact there was the 3, but that was all at the beginning, and there hasn't been any since. But yeah, I don't know. A few things. I don't know. I'm curious what how exactly the DLC is going to work with certain things. I think I've said that a few times actually. Why are you never fucking shiny? Any fish? Any bird? Nope. Okay. I think Laron is like way more obvious if I'm remembering correctly when it's shiny than Aron is. Because I think it's like significantly greener. Like I know that Aggron is. But I think that Laron is as well. Nope. Nope. I mean, at this rate, I'm gonna... there's just not gonna be any more shinies today. Which is really sucky. Give me more shinies! Just one! I don't care which one it is. Let me end on a high note. Even if it's like as much as one of these guys or Emolga would annoy me, I don't think that it really is gonna be that big of a deal. But we just need one more shiny. One more. Doesn't matter which one. Come on. Come on. Be shiny. Be shiny. Nope. Not on that side, which means one of these, please. Nope. You know what I have a feeling of? I'm gonna check this really quick. There's a bird on the other side. And I am walking within range of it pretty regularly. Or at least I think there is, isn't there? Fuck, where is it? Which one? You're not the shiny. What's shiny? Is it something? Is it the hole? I think it's the hole. It's probably a Drillbur. Yep, Drillbur. Can you? Thank you. Well, I guess we ended it on we did get a shiny, even if it was a shitty one. I did say I wanted to end on a shiny. It didn't really matter, but yeah. Nope. Well, we might as well check this one as well, because we haven't been checking it. Nope. Just a standard. Just a standard. Okay. But yeah, we did get at least one more shiny, which is good. So our shinies for the day: Aeron, Onyx, Drillbur, Bellsprout, and Drillbur. I think it's funny that only one of those, even though I did need an extra Drillbur, I did need one extra Drillbur so that I could get an Excadrill. I find it funny that the Excadrill, or that only one Pokemon that we got today was actually a brand new one. We had so many options actually for new ones today. We could have gotten a Dratini. We could have gotten a Lairon would have been nice. Wait, Helioptile would be the best. No, it's not red. But nope. I think we even started. We started in Area 10 today, and not a single thing from there it was shiny. Nothing from Area 12 was shiny. Which, granted, most of the stuff in Area 12 is not going to be new shinies for me, unless it was a freaking Delibird. But yeah. In fact, at this point, I think I have at least one shiny from every zone. Let's double check that. So obviously, Wild Zone 1, I have everything but Mareep right now. 2, I have everything but a Barbaracle or Barnacle, and that's because I evolved one of my first Barnacle into a Barbaracle, and I now have a second Barbaracle. Area 3, we have everything. I would like to get a second Pikachu, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. Area 4, we have everything except for Ekans. 5, we have everything but Abra and Electrike. Yeah. 6... we have a Magikarp, we have Swablu, we have Flaffy. We do have Houndour, but we do not have a Houndoom. So again, we need Barbaracle, we need Meditite, we need Baneri. Baneri is the most important one, actually, of those. That's the only... so, yeah, Baneri and Meditite. Those are the only two that you can only get here at Wild Zone 6. So, yeah. Wild Zone 7... we have everything except for Hippopotas. Area 8, we have most of them. We don't have Krokorok, we don't have Sandile, and we don't have any Gibbeline. 9, where is 9? 9 we have most. 9 we have most. There are only 2 Pokemon here that we still need, and that's Carbink and Mawile. 10, we need most of them. Or wait, no, 10. 10, we need 2. 10, we need 2 of them. It's just Carvanha and Tynamo. But we need the entire Tynamo line, so that's a problem. 11. Inkay and Lichmeadle. Crawdon. 12, we just need Delibird. Everything else we can get. We do want. I do want another Bergmite as well as a female Snover, because I only had I've only gotten one male Snover. So there's that. 13. 13, we don't have anything. actually. We do have enough to get a Weeping Bell. We have enough Bell Sprouts to get Weeping Bell and Victory Bell. But we don't have Scyther. We do not have Heracross or Pinsir. Oh, we do have Vivillon, but who cares? And then Phantom. So 13 is one of the ones that we don't technically have anything, but also, like, Vivillon doesn't count. Mostly because Vivillon doesn't count. 14, obviously, we just got 2 or 3 today. Or technically 4. Yeah, we got 4 Pokemon from that today. 15... 15 we have everything, but we do want to get a... except for Larvitar and Whirlipede. And Banette. We do need a Banette as well. 16... 16 we actually have most. It's just Medicham and Staryu. Or Starmie, whichever one that is. I keep forgetting which one's which. And we do need some more Froakies and Florges. Especially because the 2 Florges that spawn here are not ones that I have. So, yeah. So, 17, we have everything except for Mawile. And that's only and that's an alpha spawn that we can get elsewhere, so I'm not too concerned about that. 18, we have everything. But I do want more Fennekins, as well as a Alpha Lopunny. I would like to get that at some point. 19, we have all but the Clefairy line. And we do need more Furfros. And then 20, we have a lot of them, but we do not have anything close to all of them. Did I go in here yet? No. So. And then obviously in the Lysander Labs, we have everything. We have pretty much everything from Lysander Labs except for Ekans and the Manectric Electrike. Everything else we've gotten, and it's just like, at this point, we're going to be getting like a shit ton of Houndooms and a shit ton of Noivern if we try and hunt for Electrike there. And there's other spots that have Electrike, so it's not like it really matters all that much for that location. And then for the sewers, we have everything except for Inkay and Skrelp. And we actually have enough Litwicks to get the entire line. Or rather, I shouldn't say that. We have the entire line for Litwick. So we don't need that, and it's just so it's just Skrelp, and Skrelp is really the only thing that needs to be gotten, and maybe Inkay. Okay. This is going to be our last check of the day, and then I'm going to call it for the stream. We did get 5 shinies today, so that's good. Even if like several of them I wasn't too thrilled about. I think like I said before, I think the most insane thing was the fact that we managed to get 3 shinies all at once, pretty much, or back to back. I guess is technically the way that we would put that. Okay, good. The Pidgey's not shiny. I know that's a weird statement to make, but you know. Nope. Okay. But yeah. Anyways, that is where we are going to call it for today. Let's just really quick double check the fish and the bird. Bird's all the way over there. Fish is not shiny. Okay. But yeah, we did a good amount today though. We managed to get 5 shinies, like I said, and I will probably evolve this Onix into a Steelix before the next stream. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see exactly how much we get done over the next while. But yeah, we still have a good number of shinies left to get, and that's fine. But yeah, so I believe next Pokemon stream is gonna be the last one before the update. So yay, that's actually really exciting to see. Once it and we will be streaming it. I'm gonna try and get it done, get the entire story of that done immediately. But at the same time, knowing Pokemon DLC, I wouldn't be surprised if they were actually, if it was like actually massive of an update. There was like way more than we were expecting. Wait, is it normal? Oh, it's cloudy. Curse you. Okay. Anyways, guys, hopefully you've enjoyed today's live stream. Like I said, there will not be a stream tomorrow. There will not be a stream on Friday. Next stream will be Marvel Rivals Monday, and then as well as there will be a nerd chat on Sunday as per usual. And yeah, we will see you guys next time. But on.